Hey guys, this is Ricky from OK Geckos, making a quick update on my reptile room. I made some changes recently and decided to share them with you. I still have my 28 quart breeder rack there I built with a 10 gallon on top of it. My 6 quart hatchling rack is still here. And if you guys have seen my other videos, you may have remembered I had a large wide rack here. I decided that that was taking up too much space, and I took it apart and took the wood and made this rack. It holds 20 16 quart tubs, and came out very well. And with that, I was able to move my ball python here onto this table. You see he's out right now. He's a pastel male ball python. He's in a 40-gallon breeder tank. And then underneath his cage, I got my mealworms, some supplies, and some superworms. And next to that, I got 2 tubs filled with crickets. And then I got a little table, the trash. And behind the trash, I got a heater, a room heater. It's not on now. I only use it when it gets really cold. I live in Florida, so that's not often. So over here, I bought a metal storage rack from Home Depot. And I got down here a mini fridge where I keep my mealworms that I feed to my geckos. And my incubator that I bought from thinkgeek.com. Got my veiled chameleon cage. My male crested gecko extra tail. And 2 cages with 3 crested gecko hatchlings that I have. And on top I have an extra cage of some extra tubs. And I'll show you my crested gecko. It's over here. This is my male crested gecko. He got his dish for his food. I don't feed the food wet. I just put the powder in the dish. Don't mix water with it. He eats it just fine. They all eat it just fine, and it's easier that way. That way you don't have to deal with a dried up goop after a few days. Here's one of the young crested geckos. Let's see if I get some more light. There he is. And I got 2 hatchlings I hatched out this season, past season. In my veiled chameleon cage, I got a waterfall, a snake outcrop, and my little critter keeper that I modified so it would hang on the edge of the cage. The way I did this was I melted the corners. That way it would just hook on to this white plastic that reptile.com put on their chameleon cages. And then my chameleon is actually right there. He is right there. He's a male juvenile veiled chameleon. Got his fake plants, his vines, his heat lamp, UVB, and yep. I put substrate on the ground, mostly to help keep the humidity up, and he doesn't go to the ground anyway, so it's not really much chance for him to eating any of the substrate. That, and he eats his food from the critter keeper. So over here on top of my breeder rack, I got my female crested gecko. She is right there. And then this is just a 10 gallon on this end. I made the screen door I went to Home Depot, bought some patio supplies, and I bought some aluminum screening so the crickets can't chew through it. And it's held closed by this magnet and a piece of metal that I glued to the side of it. And you hear that click. It closes pretty well. I really have to pull to get it open. I don't use substrate in her cage because I do not want her to lay any eggs inside in the substrate. I want her to lay her eggs in the lay box. And my breeder cages, simple setup. Got her lay box, her water dish, her food dish. I put calcium and vitamin powder inside her dishes when I feed. This is a Maxno Bell albino. This is a Enigma Tremper albino. I got a tangerine. A Jungle Tremper albino. Here is a pure Eclipse. There's no Tremper albino gene in her. She is actually gravid, as you probably can tell a little bit from her belly. She should be laying some eggs for me soon. And the last two tubs I'll set up with two female African fat-tailed geckos that I'm going to start breeding this upcoming season also. And this one I got an A male. In my hatchling rack I only used about 6 shelves from this past season, but only 6 of those tubs that actually have animals in them, as I already sold most of my hatchling this season. And I'll show you 4 of these geckos that I decided to keep. This is another Tremper Enigma. He is a snake-eyed raptor too, so I guess you would call him a snake-eyed Nova. If you notice the hide is a plastic bowl, not plastic but paper bowl that I made a little hole to let them get in, and on top I cut out a circle, and the dish I use fits right on top. And he got his water dish, and that idea helps a lot with the space issue here in a 6-quart tub. I got Super Snow, a Raptor, and a beautiful Bell albino stripe that I bought from the recent reptile show here in Orlando. And I'll show you a couple animals I have in my other rack here. Right here I got a Tangerine Enigma mare. Let's see what else. My Raptor's there. This is a Super Snow paddleless. Another Super Snow, another Super paddleless. This is an afterhead for Eclipse. And I'll show you, you guys probably saw another video of this guy when I got him in the mare. My African mare, Tangerine, A male African fat-tailed gecko. And then I also got from the show a pair of Tibetan frog-eyed geckos. The other one falling inside the coconut, but there he is. And my snake. Well, that's enough for today. Be sure to make another video soon. Thanks for watching.